First year of spring ball, so far so good.
How have you adjusted to the center position?
Uh, Relatively easily. First 2 years in high school, I played center. My freshman sophomore year, so the transition wasn't too much of trouble for me. So I think I'm doing all right at the moment.
You have any difficulties so far?
Just learning the new technique. We got our new offensive line coach, Coach Crook, in. He's a little bit different than our former coach. But other than that, just working technique, and other than that, not much.
Now, before Pat went down, what was that competition like?
As far as I'm concerned, I think we're all competing again on the line. I don't think anyone has a really solidified spot. Obviously, we're both trying to get that starting spot, but if one of us don't, we're going to do our best job of backing that person up, pushing him every day in practice. So, we're just going to keep battling for it and see what happens. The reps are pretty much based off the offense. The first team center will always go with the first team offense. The second team center will always go with the second team offense. So, reps are basically based off how much the offense does.
And you're in with the first?
Currently, I'm in with the first, yes.
Since Pat has gone down, how have you been in there establishing the role as the number one guy?
I'm just trying to work hard at it. The first time I ever really played in a game situation with these linemen, I was on Scott team last year. I didn't get much effort. Much work with these guys. So it's really just trying to become more solidified as a unit with the rest of the offensive linemen is what I'm looking forward right now to be that starting spot, that starting center.
How do you think that process is coming along?
I think it's going well so far. It's hard to tell at spring ball. You don't know for sure what's going to happen right now. But I think, if it continues the way it is, I think we'll be all right.
Now, I know you mentioned Coach Crook doing things a little bit differently. What are some of the biggest differences you've noticed?
Coach Crook's more, he's a great coach. You could tell, he comes from a Stanford program that was a predominantly running program. So, he brings in a different type of running style that we weren't really used to. We put in power, which has really put us somewhere that we haven't gone before because we've never done power. We were majority of a zone team. We still run our zone, but the power he brought with us, and which has really, I think, put us more ahead of where we were last year with the run game.